Today we have Alina Rai with us. She's a gorgeous. She looks like Katrina Kaif. She's known for that, and she's coming out with a Mimo Chakravarti in Rosh. So today we'll be talking about your debut film, Rosh only. So what character are you playing in this film?
So I'm playing a character also named Alina as well in the movie, and it's actually a funny story because when I auditioned, my character wasn't called Alina, she was called something else, and we sat down, we did some workshops, and as my director looked at me doing the workshops and doing the characters of the character, and he said to me, Alina, I feel like the name Alina is actually now suiting the character because I love the way you're carrying this persona, and I feel like I'm going to change the character name. So then we ended up changing the character name to Alina as well, and I play a very easy, loving, sweet, caring girl, and probably very relatable for any girl who's watching the movie. She can see herself doing the same things that she would probably do, and she brings an element of freshness to the movie. I definitely feel like her characteristics and her mannerism brings a sense of humor because it is a suspense thriller type of movie, so she brings this freshness, this humor to the movie, and definitely a very light-hearted character and a very relatable character and very sweet girl.
So who called you first for this film?
So I was called to do the audition the traditional way. So I did my audition, and the director, Yogesh, he really loved my audition. He said, I really feel like you're very similar to the character that you'll be playing, in the sense that she's a very sweet girl, very caring, very girl next door character. So he said, I see these characteristics in you. So it's just going to be about just putting that extra zest to it, and this like character that she is, just putting that extra energy into that. But otherwise it's a very easy character, it's a very sweet girl. So he saw that in me. So he said, I feel like you portray this the best. And my character is an NRI in the movie as well. So he said, that's definitely 100% suited for you. So I was like, okay.
Okay, so since childhood only you are in Mumbai, you used to come in this city, or since how long you are here?
So I'm born and raised in London, and I've only been here before COVID. I was here for like 4 months, and I had an amazing 4 months here. Obviously, due to circumstances of COVID, that was all put to a halt. But I had the pleasure to be in music videos with Badshah. I've had the pleasure to work with fantastic people, renowned makeup artists. So I've had a really amazing time, and I did this movie before COVID as well, and it was actually supposed to release a while back, but because of the circumstances and situations how things were going, that had to be put on hold because of COVID. So we're so happy and excited that finally now we can release the movie and for everyone to enjoy it and watch it and entertain everyone.
Great. So you have now entered in Bollywood. So what's your plan? You want to stay back to Mumbai for a long time now, or what?
So I love it here in Mumbai. So growing up in England, I always missed the Indian culture. Obviously, I'll have the Indian food, but I missed being around Indians and seeing that firsthand. So when I came here, I was so happy to see Indians. I was like, wow, I'm seeing Indians. So I was really happy because I'm from a small town in England, and it's just majority, just very like white majority English people. So this is all very new to me. So I'm really enjoying. I'm embracing the food, the culture. So much color, so much vibrancy, so much love. So I'm just really enjoying my time here at the moment.
So tell us something about your family background a little bit, because you know your accent, your everything, your culture wise, you're from England.
Yes.
But somewhere your origin is India. Your surname is Rai.
Yeah.
So little bit about your Indian origin and family.
Yeah, so every time I meet anyone, they always ask me my background, and I'm like, must be a very Indian thing because everyone likes to know. So yes, I am full Indian. I'm from England. I've just been born and raised there, but otherwise my parents are both Indians. I'm very Indian at heart, so I love Indian food. I always crave to be around Indians, and I love Indian songs. I love Indian movies. I watched Indian movies while growing up. So for me, it's like coming to India has been home to home. So I'm really enjoying my time here. I feel so lucky to be in India because I used to just watch it on TV, and to come here and now be part of India, I just feel so happy.
So your parents are basically from which part of India? Like,
So my parents actually, my mother is from Gujarat, so she's from Porbandar, so she's like very Gujarati. So like I'm also, I'll say, very Gujarati in the sense I love dhokra. You know dhokra, this yellow spongy. Yeah, so I love Gujarati food. I love Gujarati dal. So for me, like I've always had the culture, but it's just like coming here, I'm able to embrace it more and be amongst other people. And even when I go out and about, I hear other Gujarati people speaking. I'm like, oh, I understand you, because no one knows I understand the language. So I pretend I don't, but I understand everything.
what about your father?
Yes, he's Indian as well. He's Gujarati, but he's born in England. So my mother was actually not born in England. She moved when she got married. They had an arranged marriage and then they went to England.
So finally, what's your plan to stay back in Mumbai? For a long time, you have planned something, or you're going back to England?
So at the moment, I'm currently loving Mumbai. I'm enjoying it, and Rosh is releasing. I'm super excited. So I'm happy to be here. Obviously, it's hard because I'm here by myself. It's and it is a lot to adjust from country to country, but I'm enjoying my time here.
You have worked with Badshah also in a music video. So how was the response of that music video?
So when I was in England, I was a big fan of Badshah, and I used to listen to his songs all the time. And then when I came to Mumbai, I think it had only been a couple of weeks, and Badshah had reached out personally, and he said he wants to do a song. And I was like, is this a joke? And then like 2 or 3 days later, we were out shooting in Armenia with Badshah. I was doing a song with him, and so it was almost like a fangirl moment. So it was like, is this really happening? And it was like I was pinching myself, is this real? Is this real? But yeah, it was like matter of weeks. I came here and I was doing that, and after that the response had been so great. People would say to me Kamal hai on the streets, like whenever we're walking, because the song is called Kamal hai. So I would hear people shout to me, Kamal hai Alina. So that's been really nice. It's nice to see that the response has been great, and very thankful and very appreciative to the love I've received here in Mumbai.
So you have done something to, improvise your accent, Hindi accent I'm talking.
So I've learned Hindi, so I'm fluent in Hindi now. I can speak fluently, and I feel like the accent is going. Now, sometimes when I speak in Hindi, people are telling me, "Are you from Delhi?" And I'm like, "Huh, so I must be doing well." Yeah.
Great. So what next after this Rosh?
So I've got another movie in the line that I'm doing. I've had the narration. I'm really happy with it. I just want to wait before I announce it. So very soon I'll be announcing that in a few weeks' time.
Great. So people call you Katrina Kaif also because you look like Katrina Kaif.
Yeah.
So when did you realize first that you look like Katrina Kaif?
I've still yet to realize that because I don't see it personally. But I feel like individuality and uniqueness is very important, and I feel like I represent that because I am myself. And I feel like comparison is also very unhealthy, whether even if your parent compares you to your sibling or to your neighbor's son, this ongoing comparison can become unhealthy and toxic. So I feel like I actually avoid that, and I believe I am myself, and I'm here to be a role model and represent myself to its true form. And I feel that independence, individuality and your uniqueness is what makes you you. So I really appreciate that.
How was your working experience with, Mimo Chakraborty? He is a known star in India and Bollywood, and you have shared screen space with Mimo. So how was your working experience with him?
So working experience with him has been fantastic. He's a lot more experienced than I am. So I remember being on set, and he'll be saying, Alina, I feel like you should do this way. So I was like, okay. So this is interesting. So I would really take his advice and change some of the things that he's giving me. And obviously I've learned a lot in terms of being on set, where the camera angle's meant to come from, where the lighting's come from. So there's a lot of technical things that I've learned while being on set. And I've learned that from him, and I learned that not just from him, but from my director, Yogesh as well. So I've been fortunate enough to work with such a great cast and such a great team, and everyone's been helpful. It's not like we want to just do our roles very well. We want everyone to do their roles very well. And even Nikita, and we've just worked really well. We've had a great time bonding in the workshops as well, where we sat down. I think we sat down for like maybe 2 months in advance before the movie, and we did dance classes and we did workshops and we did acting classes. So everything, we managed to like bond and become familiar with each other before we went on set. So it wasn't like a shock. Now we're on set.
So would you like to give any message to the audience for your upcoming movie?
Yes, I would like to say thank you all so much for loving me all this time and giving me so much love and appreciation and welcoming me with open hands and arms. And I would like to say, please watch my movie Rosh. It's releasing on the 1st on Geo Cinema, and I hope you enjoy it and love it as much as I've enjoyed being part of the movie. And it's been a long wait for this movie to be releasing now, so please go and watch it. And I'm so happy that it's releasing, and I hope you enjoy it and love it.
Thank you for sharing your precious time, and all the best for the grand success of this film. Thank you,
So much.
and all the best.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.